My name is Morgan Little. This is Vince Bailey, Michael Steele, Hannah Johnson, and Jared Beecham, and we are AllenConsulting Group. You've asked us here today because Quilton Northern is experiencing an exciting trend with its new toilet paper product, the luxury product of Ultra Plush. With demand exceeding capacity, Quilton Northern needs to act quickly to take advantage of this lucrative opportunity. With the information you provided us, independent research, and advice and insight from co-manager Brett Johnson, my team developed a solution for a plan for expansion that will allow Quilton Northern to secure a stronger presence in the Ultra Plush market without sacrificing its already strong presence in the Ultra Soft and Strong market. Today, we will cover this plan for expansion in 4 sections. First, Michael will explain the research findings that led us to believe that expansion is warranted. Hannah will describe the proposal more in depth and explain how it will address the critical issues that Quilton Northern is currently facing. Vince will describe a plan for implementation, and finally, Jared will walk you through the financials of this project. So to start off, I will hand it over to Micah to explain the research in the industry and market.
Okay, so we're experiencing some exciting things in the market right now. Consumer spending is currently up 4.4% from last year, and with this we're seeing a trend. People are moving away from the normal goods that they would usually buy, such as the soft and strong toilet paper, and are moving more and more towards luxury goods, such as the plush. And since plush is a luxury product, we're going to see this increase in the future as the market continues to expand. Our current numbers that we've run show that the plush market will continue to increase in the future, and we're going to show you that in a graph on the next slide. So you can see this red bar up here is the capacity for all 3 plants, and so our plan is to expand the Arkansas plant. As you can see, the light blue bars are the soft and strong, the dark blue is the plush. There's an exciting and steady increase from 2012 through 2014. Now at 2013, you're kind of reaching a critical point. You're very close to the capacity in your 3 plants, but you're not quite there yet. There's a little bit of room for a budge in the market, but not much. 2014, while the numbers for sales are exciting, there is no room for any expansion in the market. And as the trend is currently going in 2015, your plants will not be able to keep up with the production, which is why we think that you should expand the Arkansas mill. I'm going to hand it over to Hannah now, who's going to explain a little bit more why we think this is the best solution.
So as previously stated, we would recommend for Georgia-Pacific to expand the Arkansas mill. We believe that this proposal mirrors Koch Industries' vision statement, an excerpt of which can be shown behind me, because it identifies the solution that creates superior market value and superior earnings for the Ultra Plush product market. Historically, Koch Industries has also valued strategic risk-taking. An example of this would be when Koch acquired Georgia-Pacific, actually, a company whose product market was unfamiliar to the company's current dynamic. However risky, this purchase resulted in the successful diversification of Koch as a company and yielded long-term profit. We believe our proposal for expansion utilizes similar risk-taking strategies that will also yield long-term success. However, we did investigate several options before adopting our plan for expansion. Our other primary option was a switch of the Arkansas and Oregon mills. From analyzing the data that you gave us for this problem, we quickly discovered that the switch would be quicker and cheaper in comparison to the expansion of the Arkansas mill. However, we believe this would be a temporary solution to a long-term increase in demand of the Ultra Plush product. For example, you would be severely underserving the soft and strong market for the duration of the switch if you chose a switch for the Arkansas and Oregon plants, because soft and strong capacity at both of those mills would have to decrease for the duration of the switch, which is important to note because soft and strong is still the main source of revenue when comparing these 2 toilet paper products. Shipping prices would also increase for Ultra Plush if the facility was not centrally located, as it would remain if you expanded the Arkansas mill. So, however it is slower and more expensive, we believe risking the expansion of the Arkansas mill will be the best long-term solution that serves both the soft and strong market and the Ultra Plush market. A shift of this size imposes managerial impacts, which Vince will now explain.
Thank you. For management, we recommend that none of your managers move. They remain exactly where they are. We make this recommendation for several reasons. The first is, in any case, it was not only inconvenient for your managers to move, but also costly to you as a company. The second is that none of your managers for us appear to be good candidates to move. Jackie has just recently moved to Wisconsin. Nick has been known not to handle change, and Olivia is fairly new to Georgia-Pacific in general. Instead, which is kind of an exciting idea we've come up with, instead to utilize the team's skills is to come up with a virtual team. To begin this implementation, communication online between managers working together. They'll be able to share their unique skills. Jackie has worked with both toilet paper products and has also worked in both Arkansas and Wisconsin, giving you unique knowledge. Nick has been known to set up mills extremely effectively, and Olivia will be able to provide ongoing feedback on the Arkansas expansion. Our timeline has a few key points as follows. Commencing of construction will begin in August 2015 with an estimated completion date of May 2016. A critical point is that the management begins the virtual team communications 1 month prior to construction to establish that basis. If operating at full capacity in May 2016 at the completion of the construction, our break-even is estimated to be in February of 2018, and that does include losses of production while the switch was being made. I'll hand it to Jared, our financial expert.
Yeah, so I'll talk a little bit more about how we found the break-even point. So the $231 million includes both the cost of the new building, or cost of the expansion, as well as the loss of profit for being at half production for 280 days. And you can see some more of the numbers on your sheet handed out. And while this is a large investment, we believe this matches the company's strategy as outlined by Hannah earlier. And so to get the timeline there, we weighed 3 demand scenarios. So demand can either decrease, stay the same, or increase. And we found that the 2 most probable demand scenarios were for it to stay the same or increase. And so to find the 2015 demand, we ran a linear regression model. And so the 2015 demand would turn out to take 21 months. And then the 2014 demand would take 25 months. Granted, that seems like a long time, but that is using only the Arkansas profits. And so here you can see just how underserved the soft and strong production would be underserved. So at Wisconsin, you'd see a 40% decrease in capacity. If you switch to Wisconsin and Arkansas mills, 18% decrease in capacity for the Oregon and Arkansas, which translates into an $87 million or $26 million profit loss. So if you do choose to expand the Arkansas plant, you'd be both supporting an emerging product, which is plush, without diminishing production capacity of soft and strong.
So to summarize, expansion is the only solution that will allow Quilton Northern to capture the growing demand in the ultra plush market while still maintaining a strong presence in its staple market of ultra soft and strong. My team's solution for expansion combines Coke's vision with innovative technology solutions and accurate financial forecasts. Obviously, today we were unable to include all of our findings in this brief presentation, so if anyone would like more detail or clarification over anything that my team covered today, we'll now open it up to questions. Thank you.
Great, thanks very much. So, Jared, $231 million cost. How much of that was construction cost? And where did you get your figures for the cost of construction at the Arkansas mill?
Right. The cost of construction was listed on the handout. It's at $188 million, and so then the remaining number would just be the profit lost by being at half production for 280 days during that construction time.
More questions?
So where do you think this demand is coming from? Are people using more toilet paper?
Well, the demand that we saw from our research is that Quilton Northern is actually expanding into both markets, the luxury toilet paper market and the normal toilet paper market. And so it's not that more people are buying more toilet paper, it's that more people are buying Quilton Northern's toilet paper. So that's where we're seeing this increase in demand.
So, to expand on that, because Quilted Northern as a toilet paper is not publicly traded and Georgia Pacific is not publicly traded, it's a little hard to find out exactly where this expansion is coming from. But the 2 primary options are that people are moving away from things like Target brand toilet paper, Walmart brand toilet paper, towards more name brands such as Quilted Northern. And the other option is that people are moving away from the other name brand competitors. So it's not 100% clear where the majority of that is coming from, but what is clear is that you're seeing like a steady increase, and based on the past several years from information that you've given us, we see and the expansion of the current U.S. economy market, we see a good reason that the sales will increase in the next year.
Okay. Any concern that there might be any cannibalism within our own brands, only because our core product is slowing down a little bit as our premium product is growing.
Right, and I think part of the expansion is not to go head first into plush.
Okay.
So if you did decide to switch Arkansas and Wisconsin, you'd have a production capacity for plush that is quite frankly not yet proven. So by expanding, you're almost getting the best of both worlds. You're still relying on soft and strong, but kind of putting some more stock into plush.
And if I could add on to that, it's important to note that even if it does translate into you cannibalizing your own product a little bit, it's better to cannibalize your own product than to have another company outside, expand its plush or whatever their luxury brand toilet paper is called, expand it and be able to supply the growing demand, and then Quilted Northern would not be able to move into that market. So it's important to kind of get that first mover advantage into the luxury product market.
Very good
Okay.
point.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be back in touch, okay?
All right,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.